I guess first I just kind of wanted to ask, coming off of that lost SMU, I just kind of wanted to ask what you're telling the team and kind of like the thought process going into like bouncing back. What were you telling them coming into today?
Well, we talked a little bit about somebody said that it was a moral victory the last game, only losing by 2, but there are no moral victories and losing, only lessons. And we knew what our lesson was, and that was that we didn't play defense. And today we righted that today and had a great defensive effort.
And you mentioned that big defensive effort, but I think also one of the things that I noticed was you guys were getting the turnovers, but you weren't turning over the ball as well. You guys only had 9 turnovers. You guys did a good job of taking care of the ball. Was that something that you were probably obviously happy to see? Was that something you guys focused on as well?
Hey, you guys, if y'all don't mind, I'm doing an interview. If y'all don't mind, please. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Turnovers, yeah. We took care of the ball today, and we forced some turnovers. But we didn't turn the ball over today, which was great.
And my final question, just with Demi's performance as of recently, I mean, she's definitely taken she's gotten more comfortable going up to the basket. It seems she's taken a bigger role in that offense. So what have you seen from her recently and then today as well?
Yeah, she's been relentless. I mean, in the last game against SMU and here today again, she had a career high today, and she fought hard offensively and defensively.
I can go next. Hey, Coach. I just wanted to ask about, once again, I asked about this in your last win, but it seems like when you guys make your threes early in the game, you guys are just so much more dangerous throughout. Can you just talk about the importance of you guys making those threes early?
Yeah, well, they played us a zone, and I don't think they expected us to knock down threes today. And thank goodness we were on with threes because they were clogging up the middle, so we had to take those outside shots.
And with T-Mac, it just seemed like it was one of her more confident performances of the season where she just wasn't really hesitating at all with the basketball today. Can you just talk about that as well?
Yeah. And in the last game, she was letting it fly in the last game. And today, again, her confidence is up. And so she's being the shooter that she is. And I'm glad to see that she was not hesitant in shooting the ball today.
And I know Johnny asked about how you bounced back from the last game, but it just seemed like from tip, your guys' energy was pretty much high from the moment the game started. Do you like your energy from your team throughout the game?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday in practice, that, the energy and the communication helped our defense, and that's what happened today. They were, had a lot of effort and a lot of energy going into today's game, and we saw that it is a catalyst for our defense.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coach, I got a question. So I know just a big part of your just the team as a whole has just been rebounding and specifically offensive rebounding. What have you worked on to kind of keep that going throughout the season?
Well, we had a drop off the last couple games, but we've got them kind of programmed. Like when the ball goes up, we have to get in position to get a rebound, and second chance points on offensive rebounds always helps. And today we had 15 second chance points, so that was a point of emphasis this week in practice too. Although we had a one-day turnaround for this game, so I'm glad we played defense today. Who's next?
Hey, Coach. I just want to ask one question. I know last game you said team started out slow, and then today you guys kind of countered that with a 9-0 run. What were you kind of telling your team beforehand or just during that run?
Well, when we talked about lessons learned from our last games and the other 2 games that we lost, we started slow defensively, and that had to be really important that we started the game with defense and with defensive effort. So they started with the energy and the effort, and it transpired into some good defense. I mean, this team they have some great shooters. Without hesitation, they can knock down shots, and I thought our defense kind of helped today by defending the 3-point line really well.